You see those big four-legged creatures?
Oh yeah, welcome, welcome. This is Serious Jest, and you are watching the MML Blood Bowl 2 action. We're in Season 23 of the MML. You are watching the current play pool of the F4 Conference, that's first four, the Iron League Conference, and the Noble South Conference, all joined into one big play pool this season. And you are specifically watching the Chaos team, the Curitans, coached by Coach X Fox. That I heard that is the official pronunciation. X Fox is how you say it, I think. And also Fire Talkers, Hit Wagons, a Chaos Dwarf team, and everybody loves Chaos Dwarves. I believe it's looking like from the setup here, like the offense, the team to receive will be the Chorfs. Everybody loves Chorfs. And I'm going to see how this goes here for the Chorfs. You see the Chaos team take a nice deep defensive position so that it becomes tough for these hard-hitting sons of guns with their claw and mighty blow skills to catch up. As the ball is kicked high into the air, Barley gets underneath it. He's unable to handle it. And the match is going to start off with a removal as Antidote is knocked out by Gugon, the mighty blowing Chorf lineman. And another boom boom goes the room as Katon Bloodaxe knocks down Elixir, stuns him initially, but then pile drives him and puts his hairy belly on his face. And Elixir's going to be gone, and now Alleviation is going to be the target of Chorf anger. And here comes Extra Strength with the Extra Strength boom boom, and he's going to pile on. Uh-oh, this time doesn't get the job done. And poor Placebo sitting there hoping for a placebo effect. Are we not going to see a Chorf foul right off the bat? It looks like, ooh, okay, Placebo remains standing. It looks like the Hit Wagons are not going to open with a foul on Alleviation. Maybe they are, because actually now I didn't see they got two dirty players out there. It's Gaycax Fast Bash. He's sitting back there. He is a skilled dirty player, and he's going to run up and put the boot in on Alleviation. Will he get the job done? This guy's really good at kicking balls. And no, he does not get the job done, and the ref calls him out. You see Fire Talker walk over there and talk to the ref. You see a bag, a sack, containing something that looks heavy, maybe gold, being passed over to the ref. The ref walks off. It looks like Fire Talker's happy. It looks like they've come to some kind of understanding, and then the ref turns around, points at the Gobgoblin, throws him out of the game. Fire Talker looks pissed off, and look at this. The retaliation is swift. Tarkov is removed as the Chorfs, as the Chaos team shows the Chorfs, you're not the only ones that can claw your way to removals. And we're going to show you what's up. So this Curitans team will not be pushed around by the Chorfs. And they're not going to let these Chorfs have the sideline. And now they're getting in the face of Tixab Bonecatcher, who's the only dirty player left on the field for the Chorfs. And here we go. Uh-oh, Alter gets surrounded. Extra Strength initially doesn't get it done. But this time he does. He did some extra training this week on the heavy bag. Altar's going to get his armor cut through as Extra Strength gets up and lays down the Extra Strength on him. And this game is all about the removals. This is a bash fest. Before this match started, Bernie Buffon called that this would probably be a handbag fight because that's the way it works out when you got two bash teams going on against each other. But they're not having it. That claw's coming into effect, and you've got this Chorf team so far. It looks like they're getting the worst of it. One through a removal, but the ref has been super active. No, actually, look, the Curitans have actually suffered couple too. So I don't know. This is like a back and forth. Both teams going hard. And the ref super active. Nustrom gets stunned by the kick, but Bonecatcher gets sent off. And man, today is not the day. This ref is not having it. He's like, you're going to play a good, clean match. I told you to play a good, clean match. You're not listening. You want to keep stomping on people's balls, and I'm not down with that. So get off of my pitch. And the Minotaur is going to get active, and that's countermeasures, and he functions as a countermeasure, coming in, knocking extra strength to the ground. They did not like what he did, causing that injury. And look at that. Panacea is going to jump in there, put a body on the fallen short, extra strength as well. And, looks like this is... The Chaos team saying, screw positioning, I'm going to lump everybody over here and we're going to fight. I'll worry about the ball later. I don't care if this dude Barley slips out the other way. I got my super agile Chaos Warrior, playing safety. And by the way, Recovery gets KO'd now. Man, we got people dropping left and right. On the Chorf side, though, the most feared guy removing players is the ref. And there you go. Bloodaxe is going to lay a hit down and claw through Panacea's armor and KO him. There will be no pylon because that's enough. Looking at, did either team have inducements? I'm not sure. Yeah, it looks like the Hit Wagons took an extra apothecary. And we're going to have a red dice block coming from Extra Strength, who's going to go at countermeasure. Use his Juggernaut skill, push countermeasure back. He does not want to stay in contact with that Minotaur. That was brave and worked out for him. As you can see, it's a nice day. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Nobody's been pushed off the pitch yet, but there is a beer stand here, meaning the fans are going to get super rowdy. And there's the hits. Chaos thinking they can, blodge, no problem. They're going to try to punch through that armor, and here comes this Minotaur with claws, countermeasure, who's pretty damn scary. Oh, and he's a pro. The first two attempts do not do the job, but because he's a pro, he gets an extra sneak attack in there and knocks. They really want this guy gone. Knocks Spanky to the ground, unable to remove him. The Chorfs are retaliating again. Oh, they're not playing around. There's not a lot of concern about the ball movement. That was, Fox is just worried about winning the fight, directing all of his players to get involved there. They're going to let that Hobgoblin just take off for the sideline, and Firetalker takes complete advantage of that. Wow. There was a pylon there on the Minotaur from Extra Strength, who doesn't get it done. And Firetalker's got to be a little frustrated. The one-die block does not work out, and Katon Bloodaxe does not come through to his team as he takes a couple of blows over here at the very agile. Can't get his name down because it keeps switching on me. Oh, another nasty hit. Man, the armor plates are flying in this game. And Baked Beans is stunned, but the pylon is not going to get it done. And Alleviation was the guy that knocked down Bloodaxe to the ground when Bloodaxe tried to hit him. And Alleviation's going to come in with the cheeky hit on Alfalfa. The Bull Centaur is going to knock him to the ground, but is not going to manage to keep him down there. And I guess this is where Fox wasn't too worried about letting this Hobgoblin push out there. Maybe it looks like that was a trap, because now the Hobgoblin is naked. He cannot score. He's not in scoring range. And it looks like the Chaos are actually set up now to go attack him. So, wow. In terms of coaching, I got to say I'm very impressed. That was a super pro move by Fox. Firetalker thought he had Fox. Oh, wait, now he's going to run him back? Oh, well, you know what? Of course he is, because that's a veteran move. So Firetalker thought he had Fox, pushed the Hobgoblin out to the sideline, thought he's like, hey, I'm out of reach, he's not going to get me. Didn't realize that Fox had that accounted for, managed to run his players back, and instead of trying to, roll with the potato, Firetalker signaling furiously for Barley to get back behind cover. That's what he does. Still, a very savvy move by Fox, sucking Fire Talker into that. Countermeasure gets KO'd. Extra strength comes out on top. He's not going to pile on, and he's going to move back and get out of... Okay, I guess he's getting out of range of Nostrum getting up and getting to him. Wasn't completely out of range until he just effectively blocked himself out. And that is a hit on the ball! Barley is knocked out, underestimating the speed and agility of Alleviation, who runs back there and relieves him of the ball. And now you're going to have Nostrum run in there and put some money on that. And there's this super agile Reparation who rolls in there to pick the ball up. Normally, this would be no problem, but I guess he gets a little nervous and is unable to handle the ball. Now this puts the Chaos Dwarfs in a position to pick this ball up again after a blitz. And the blitz is going to be successful. Blodge, no, Bravo Guards is dead! The Chaos Warrior is dead! The Apothecary is going to roll over there to try to revive him, and he does, but in the process, I guess as he snaps his neck back into place, he pinches a nerve in the neck, and Cleanse will be missing next week. Next week's match against the Hopeless Necromantics. Gotta say, they're probably very sorry to hear that he's not going to be playing against them. And Alfalfa coming through, picking that ball up, and he's got some range. So, whoa! So this is the normally very agile. What's this guy's name? Panacea, right? Panacea. Alleviation. Sorry, Alleviation stumbles through a block, almost trips, and I guess he never regains his composure because he tries to take a couple extra steps to mark up the ball carrier. Alfalfa is unable to get there. Alfalfa breaks out into the wide zone, and now Fox has managed to seal off that sideline with all of his chores. Here comes the boom. Blood Axe, who's been kind of beat up most of the game, is not having it. This time he's going to lay down on the limp Nostrum, unable to get the job done, but they are sealing off the sideline again. Alfalfa looking pretty safe up there, and wow, I mean, the positioning here from Fox. I mean, we talk about Fire Talker, who is a known positioning coach, but Fox has been, I mean, he's been controlling the field, both getting the hits in, using his strength to get those hits in and affect attrition, but also not getting ahead of himself, playing smart, staying behind his cover, and then breaking, to put himself in scoring position at the times when he needed to. Arguably, losing the ball was a bad coaching move. Well, not just arguably. It was probably a chance that he shouldn't have taken. I think most people will agree to that. But his players come through, bail him out, and he manages to turn that into a touchdown. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. We have a touchdown for the Hit Wagons on their possession. Alfalfa's going to get in there. He's going to do it big. He's popping a wheelie on the grass. I think he hurt his back a little bit there while popping the wheelie, the way he clutched that. But he'll be fine. He's going to shake it off. He'll walk it off, buddy. There's nothing a little Ben Gay can't fix. And the key here is going to be, are the KOs going to get up? So most of the players get up. They're charged up. They want to get back in the action. And I got to say, in terms of ass kickery, not only are the Chaos Dwarves in front, and getting the upper hand, and their players just laying out the chaos, but they also managed to score. So the Curitans are kind of in a pickle here. If anything, the only thing I could stress again that's keeping the Chaos Dwarves at bay and lowering their numbers, the biggest kill piece, I guess, in this whole game, or remover for the Curitans, has been the ref, who just didn't like the He didn't appreciate the boots. He said, "No, you guys are loaded with claw and mighty blow, and I'm not gonna have you guys stomping them as well. So these dirty players can get out of here. I don't like them." And he stole their money. He stole the bribe that the Hit Wagons had, and he launched these players anyway. Right here, Fast Bash is still over there. Complaining, yelling obscenities at the ref. He's not happy about it. We're going to kick off the second half. Actually, it's not the second half. It's turn 8, and the Chaos are going to have a couple turns to lay into some hobgoblins. This is where the pylon becomes important, because if you can't get it done at first, the second time you can't get it done either, obviously, as that hobgoblin takes a hell of a hit. Alleviation, unable to get it done. And man, this Chaos team better start playing some inspired Blood Bowl. Wow! They're just, to their credit, they got up after they got savaged in the first half, but they're just not hitting. They're not getting it done. And if you can't get that done on 87, oh wow! So if you're Fox right now, you got to be pissed off. That turn 8 did not go well. You see him drawing over it. He's flapping his gums at his team, even as they're running out of the tunnel to enter the second half. He is not happy. He's after him, barking at him like, you guys better get in there and make some things happen. And again, the two beastmen laying on the sideline stay down, and that can't be good for them. So you got 4 players off on the sideline for the Chaos team. You got 3 for the Chorfs, and again, the Chorfs are only sitting there off 2 of those 3 are only because the ref called them out. The injuries for this team are Altar is going to miss the next game, and that's a big deal because he's a killer. Claw, Mighty Blow. And also Cleanse is going to miss the next game. So you got 2 Chaos Warriors that are going to miss the next game. They're important pieces, and they're going to be going against a Necro team next week that is going to be vying for top of the standings alongside them. So, unless they lose this, in which case they're still trying to stay relevant. And again, there's not a lot of teams that are out. This is a tight race, and anything can happen. But a loss here will definitely hurt the Chaos squad. As the ball is kicked off and launches into the air, the Hit Wagons just look noticeably like they've just been steamrolling the Curitans, and it reflects the coaching has been great from Fire Talker, and the team is playing inspired ball, and you can look to see them make some things happen. And there you go. Nostrum is going to land another hit on the Hobgoblin. Unable to remove him, though. And again, if these Chaos players don't start hitting, this is going to be a sad day indeed for them. Elixir is going to take a shot at Bonecatcher. Again, unable to get it done. There's countermeasure. If you know anything about Fox's teams, if you watch him play before, he relies heavily on his Minotaurs. He loves them. They get the job done off of for him. But Countermeasure is not having a great game, I got to say. He started off all right, but not having a great game. We're going to take a shot from Panacea. He's going to take a shot on Smoky Air over there. Again, knocks it to the ground, but unable to get the job done. I'm sure they're glad that his guard is probably going to be tough to get into the next play, though. And now we're going to see the retaliation from the Hit Wagons. Again, playing very inspired Blood Bowl here. A lot of them laying on the ground. We'll see if it stays that way. What's going to happen? How is it going to go down?
This player likes to be well assisted in
Boom, boom, shake the room. Blood Axe going to kick another hit. Again, he's not had a very particularly productive day. It's mostly been, if my memory serves me correct, it's mostly been Extra Strength who's been kind of, the enforcer and slamming it home and getting it done for the Hit Wagons. Although they're all kind of playing inspired ball, Blood Axe is not really showing himself to be a big threat. And this is ballsy. Fox is gonna put his ball carrier in direct contact with Spanky. Oh, and that is huge. Okay, so all right, no, it's not. Okay, I thought that was the blitz. I thought he was using his Minotaur to blitz, and good thing for him he didn't, because he would have got screwed. The ball carrier is now the big, imposing, and agile, super agile reparation. Getting the ball out of his hands is going to be tough. However, it looks like he's just sitting out here in the corner, and he is hittable. So, yeah, this is... He is a strength 4 player. Where is the blitz going to come from? I was kind of expecting Alfalfa to run around and take a shot on him, and if with the guard piece having established, and I thought he was going to mark him up, and he didn't. And Panasia's dead. Panasia's dead. That is a big piece for the Curitans as well, and they are getting ravaged. I guess the apple has already been used and is unavailable, and this Curitans team is feeling the wrath. The hit wagons really living up to their name. Fox has to be concerned at this point. He had a 2,000 plus TV team coming in, and now he's got 3 players missing next week, one of whom is dead. The Minotaur is going to take a shot, countermeasure on the ground. I'm surprised there wasn't a pylon. Chaos Team hasn't given up yet. A nasty backhand from the claws of... for the claws of Nostrum, who was unable to remove Smokey here. And again, it's like you're seeing one team playing inspired ball. You're seeing the other team just continue to not make their blocks and not make their hits. And right now you have a ball carrier who's just basically relying on his strength to survive. He's kind of hanging out there on his own. All right, he's blocked them off now, and wow, this is bold. Fox is just directing this player to sit here and take a 1-die. I don't hate it. He is a blodger, and he's thinking probably, that he couldn't get a guard piece, and he's like, hey, I'll give you the hit. I'll give you the swing at me. I'm going to bet you're not going to get a POW on it. It's a 1 in 6 chance for the POW. A little better if you take the reroll on it. But the hit wagons are being patient. Barley's going to run up. He's a little pissed that he didn't get to score that touchdown last time. He was relieved of the ball, and wow, the hit wagons being super patient. They're just like, we're not even going to mark up the ball carrier. We're going to just sit here and continue to whittle down all of your blockers. And Fox says, all right, fine. Well, then I'm going to remove Barley then for starters. And, wow. And, yeah, Reparation's just going to run up that sideline. And now some blockers are going to try to get in place for him. That was a good move right there, marking up Gugon. Ooh, there we go. Big, important block. So, but could that have been the one step too many? Potentially, except that player right there, Alleviation, did some extra wind sprints that week. And another failed dodge is going to stun that poor Chaos Warrior right there. The killer Nostrum, who has not been having a great game, but then again, most of the Curitans have not been having a good game. It's looking now like the Curitans are the hit wagons are gonna get a 2-die block on the ball carrier because of the way that worked out. Whoopsie! Savvy. He could have had another 2-die block, but Fire Talker decided not to push it. He's all about the positioning, stopping the ball carrier now. He's going to sacrifice the Hobgoblin if necessary to this Minotaur so he can't get into place. And players are going to start getting marked up. It'll be interesting to see the way that Fox plays it, because in the first half he was just worried about inviting those hits and not so much dodging. So marking him up may not be smart. Now, Alfalfa unable to get it done at first, but his frenzy ways are able finally to relieve Reparation of the ball, and Reparation is also injured, and that's a niggling injury. His back is all messed up. Oh my God. Next week, this Curitans team is going to be missing 3 of their 4 Chaos Warriors, as well as Panacea, their ball carrier. This is getting real ugly, real fast. Poor Fox. Placebo with the big hit on Extra Strength, who had done some damage, and then he's going to get out of range because he expects retaliation. We're going to see a dodge from the unskilled, the rookie Beastman, Elixir. I don't know if he's a rookie, but he's a level 1 Beastman. Unable to get it done and pick that ball up. And now you're going to see if the Hit Wagons can pick it up and try to make this 2-0. Wow. Here comes the hit. Here comes the boom. And unable to get the job done on Alleviation, Blood Axe is going to hit him backwards and then mark him up. Make sure he can't do anything with the ball.
I suppose I should say something.
And that is a Hobgoblin pickup. If Greenblood would have fumbled that, that could have got really problematic. But now it's starting to look like he's in the clear. This is wild. We have a Chorf overextending his little legs to get into position, stumbles for a little bit, then regains his composure. And Fox going to take advantage of the Minotaur block, the free Minotaur block they gave him. Countermeasure gets it done. Normally those dice would suck, but for these purposes, it's fine. The Minotaur is skilled in the art of block. Oh, wow. Okay, so Alleviation is going to, he's going to mark the, jump up is going to be huge. So this is interesting. Marking up Kelsoff, and the blitz coming in this way. Oh, so a lot of patience from both sides. Fox didn't direct his player to go right at the ball. He directed him to get the knockdown over here. Oh, cheeky dodge. Unable to get it done at first. He's only got 1 reroll left. This is interesting. Will the Curitans be able to somehow fight their way out of this? And the opening block says probably no, as Smokey here knocks Placebo to the ground. And we're going to see our Hobgoblin try to overextend his stride just a little too much. Stumbles, regains his composure, and the hit from Baked Beans on Drug will not break his armor. It may not be enough. This is going to get interesting. Countermeasure with the ability to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He could potentially get there, or it could be a dodge and a punch. But if Fox doesn't get enough people down there to launch the throw, it's going to be an issue too. Oh, and wow, that's got to be a little annoying. For Fox, it's been a pretty one-sided affair. He's going to go, he's just going to move the Minotaur, who manages to not wild animal. Oh, nice. And here comes 1 die block. No, 2 die block. Wow! Oh! Big hit on Nash. I don't necessarily... Okay, because he figured I can't pick it up. Where's his next move going to be? Oh, he has got a potential score. He's got a scoring threat. And these unskilled beastmen are making some. I mean, they're showing some signs of life. They're figuring the veteran guys on their team are getting mauled right now. So this may be their chance to step up, make things happen, and create a legend. Are we seeing the next generation of Curitans rise to glory here, potentially? However, Fire Talker is a very savvy, very well-skilled coach. And here comes the blitz. They're going to try to remove the scoring threat, Alleviation. At the very least, Alleviation's going to now have to catch the ball in the end zone instead of being able to receive it there, a little short of it, and then dodge out for the score. May not end up making a difference. I don't know. Still a smart play from Fire Talker to focus on the scoring threat more than anything. Some extra training this week from Alfalfa manages to knock Nostrum down to the ground. The ball is in a scrum, and it's in between two hit wagon players. And that is a nasty one dive from Baked Beans. This is the game right here. Turn 16. Will it get done? Nostrum. Oh, breaking Smokey Hair. And Smokey Hair is going to miss next game with a smashed hand. That was a nasty hit. The hit wagons don't come out unscathed. They're going to pay a little bit of a price. And this is where they really need countermeasures to come up big. He's going to knock this hapless Centaur down to the ground, and the big play at this point is going to have to come from Placebo, who's going to have to somehow get to this ball, and unable to do something crazy. And will the hit wagons take their final hits? Even after all the carnage they caused? No, they're not going to strike the Minotaur. I think Fire Talker feels like fortune shined on him greatly. And wow, what a match. Curitans 13 armor breaks to the hit wagons 16, but the difference is the hit wagons got their armor breaks in at the very beginning of the game, and the Curitans, just their armor breaks I don't think were as devastating. The hit wagons, again, 41 blocks into 16 armor breaks and 5 KOs and 4 injuries and a kill. And the Curitans, on the contrary, on the other hand, had 34 blocks, translated into 13 armor breaks, which isn't bad, but it was only 3 KOs, 2 injuries, and no kills. It was not enough to get it done. The Curitans got outpunched. The hit wagons came on top. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for watching. I hope you enjoyed this as much as I did. And wow, the division is hot. The division is hot. I'm going to take a look at
Winning a league is not within the reach.
What's going on here.
It is also the goal of
See where we stand on the standings. And again, my hopeless necromantics now playing them next week, and it's not looking good TV-wise for the Curitans, who just kind of had their team demolished. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm on the wrong screen. Yep, and the Curitans on a 1280 TV. Wow, they're going to get like 1,000 gold in inducements against the Necromantics next week. The Curitans are going to drop to 1-3-1. They're number 5 now in the standings, behind the Hopeless Necromantics, who are 2-2-1. And currently the Bengal Pharaohs are facing off against the Castor Punchers. Excuse me. So thanks for tuning in, everybody, and have a good one. Serious Jess signing off. If you want to know more about the MML and play a little Blood Bowl action, join this league. It's mmlpro.com. That's Mike Lima, MML Pro, or Meat and Mayhem League, mmlpro.com. Thanks for tuning in, and I'm out.